Ropes have various settings that you can adjust. Unfortunately, env_wind doesn't blow them about in game, so you're going to have to make do with static ropes, unless the endpoints move to simulate wind. The larger the value you enter in here, the more dangly and floppy your rope will be. Be careful because it gets very floppy very quickly, so be sure to go slow when playing with this. You can see the dangliness in hammer if you're using a move_rope entity somewhere in the sequence. This adjusts the thickness of the rope. Despite what it says in hammer, you can have values less than 1. Larger values make the rope tougher and more manly, and ridiculous values deliver equally ridiculous results. The higher this value, the smoother the rope will look. Personally, it looks okay on lower values to me, but if it does look a bit blocky, then simply increase the value by 1. Once again, despite what it says in hammer, you can make the value less than 1. But don't. Most tutorials will tell you to start with the move_rope entity, then to make the rest of the rope entities for that sequence keyframe_rope. Using a move_rope entity will show where the wire will go in hammer for the entire sequence with which it's associated, while keyframe_rope is easy to duplicate. If you want to make the next bit of rope in the sequence, simply hold down Shift and drag the keyframe_rope entity and it will make another one, and automatically link it up with the previous one in the sequence. I wouldn't worry about it too much. You can make entire sequences just using either move_rope or keyframe_rope. It's up to you if you consider that the advantages of using one, the other, or both in your sequence are worth the additional time it takes to make it. When I saw this function, I got excited at the possibilities, but unfortunately it sucks. This concludes my analysis of the rope entity. There are more options, but I'll leave you to experiment with them, particularly the dangle option. Have fun!